All right, hey everybody. It's kind of late. I think it's about almost 12 o'clock my time. So just feeling like getting this information out. Had a wonderful day today. And by the way, I'm in my son's classroom. I had a wonderful day today, but I want to actually go over some information that I feel is greatly needed. I know a lot of people responded to the information I put on Facebook about opportunity seekers, like my status, because opportunity is about to knock. Well, many of you know, for those of you that don't, I've been involved in several companies over the past decade or so, and it seems like just yesterday I was just 22 years old, a young 22-year-old guy that was hungry, a lot of desire, aspirations of being more than what I was at the time, and got started with the company and made tons of dollars, a lot of money. I'm very humbled by my, what some seem to call my financial success, very humbled by that. But in all of that, over the past few years, I've been able to help quite a few people achieve what they consider to be financial freedom, to live a lifestyle that they enjoy. Some people may be watching this that's actually benefited from that as well. And like I say, I try to make sure that I let everybody know that I feel that it's not me that's helping you. I'm a vessel of information. I'm a vessel of knowledge. I'm a vessel of God for Him to use me and flow through me to get information out to the people. I know that's one of my purposes. I've had a long talk with my mom the other day, and I was telling her how, I'm so thankful for the success that I have, but it's just, if I'm not helping one person over the phone, giving them information, or talking to hundreds of people or even thousands of people at a time at seminars, I just feel like I'm not fulfilling my purpose. Although I love spending time with my family every single day, traveling with them all the time, but if I'm not helping people by giving out information via this way, or whether it's a conference or whatever the case may be. So she told me that it's in me. You're destined to be a preacher. You're ordained. I put that in you, and I honestly believe that. I mean, I think I've been blessed to be confident enough to speak in front of large amounts of people and get information across articulately to where people can understand it and gather it and use it. And for that reason, I feel that I've been blessed to have some great financial mentors in my life. And with that being said, in response to the people that like my status, I first want to say that, there are a lot of opportunities. In this day and age, it's almost like you can't open up your email without receiving an opportunity. You can't open up your email or answer your phone without hearing about opportunity, or even go on Facebook without hearing about an opportunity. But to the untrained eye, you may not recognize what an opportunity is, and with the internet being so prevalent and in the way it is today, this is actually a huge opportunity for the average person. If you saw in the post that Marla Pruitt put on her wall, and I've recopied on mine, we tend to, as human beings, we've asked for a faster economy, a faster this, a faster that, and by our own genius, which we all are geniuses in our own way, our own genius of creating this mass movement of internet and all this great technology, we've also created a big release of freedom, where some people consider their jobs as freedom. I think that's jobs are great opportunities, but we've actually become so genius to where we've created to where we don't need this bondage anymore. And like the post said, this bondage that we once had of a job has given us what we really wanted and really needed. And all of this what it has done is allow people to become more free to do whatever you want to do. And because of this freedom, that unexpected freedom, or that unexpected release from that bondage, people are considerably lost, or they don't understand what to do next, or I wasn't taught for this, I wasn't ready for this, I didn't ask for this. Well, I feel like I don't have the answer to all of those issues. I don't claim to, but I do say it comes a start where we all have to maybe start at a level of understanding. So in saying that, I've helped people, but I've also helped them in businesses, but I've also helped try to or attempt to develop them in such a way to where not just get in this business, make money, and do all this. But if you ask a few people, I actually try to train them to the point to where they can understand what they're doing, how to maintain that business, how to get it up and going, how to know that when business is great, advertise or market. When business is slow, advertise or market. And you don't just get into a business, get a few no's and stop. You continue to do business until that business is rewarding you in such a way financially to where you can't do nothing but benefit and want to help other people. But some people say, well, you go through a slump, or some days you don't feel like it. Well, you're doing that anyway if you had a job. So let me just start off by saying, with this financial statement, I feel like at any point in anything that we do as far as life, if you don't know where you're starting from, you can't process how to get to where you want to go. And what that means is, if you go to MapQuest.com right now, that's not a plug, I'm not getting paid to tell you to go to MapQuest, but if you go to MapQuest.com right now, you have to put in a starting point, and then you put in where you're going for it to give you the information. So what I want to do before I actually release this wonderful information I've been blessed to hear about, I'm so excited about it. What I want to do is, and some of you that like my status, some of you are financially well off, and you know who I'm talking about. We've done business together, and then some of us, we just chatted via Facebook, but some of them took me to a place to eat that I never knew I'd go to, but it became my favorite restaurant, an all-you-can-eat buffet, Texas A. Brazil. You know what I'm talking about. But some of you are blessed beyond your wildest means, and so this may not apply to you. This is for that person that has said, I'm ready, I want something, bring it to me, here it is right here. You have to know where you're starting from. So what I'm going to do is, I have a link that I'm going to give to you guys, and I'm going to put it on this website or on my wall even, and if it applies to you, click on it. You don't have to share this information with me unless you want to. You don't have to. I'm not even asking for it. But fill it out for your own purposes, for your own reasons, so that you can understand how to look at where you are and see where you need to be, and so you can move forward. So what this is what we call a financial report card. And all of you wonderful students that attended f.a.a.m.u, you're familiar with this. Hopefully you're still doing this on a monthly basis to continuously grow from where you were yesterday or a month ago or years ago when we began f.a.a.m.u. But this financial statement, what you're going to be looking at is a way for you to type in your starting point on your MapQuest. And this financial statement is going to ask for a couple things. Number one, like I said, you don't have to give this information to me. You'll just print this off and type in the information as you see it on this form. But the first thing is the first part of the financial statement. So when you open this up, you may can pause this video, go to my wall, click on the link, and open it up and print it off so you can follow along. So I can wait, pause me, and I'll wait. But click on the link, and now that you should have the link open. And hopefully you're doing this. I would say if anything else, do this right now. Pause it, click the link, print it off, and follow along with this. Because when you inbox me and tell me you're done, I'm ready, I know where I want to go, and I know where I want to be, and I know with this information how I'm going to do it, that's when I can help you with this wonderful opportunity, this wonderful business that I've come across that's absolutely, absolutely amazing. I mean, you're going to absolutely, it's unbelievable. But financial statement, number one, it says income. And the first thing it's going to ask for is your salary. Hey, if you lost your job, you don't have a salary, put 0. Salary is something that you get from a job. So I'm not talking about your businesses here. I'm talking about your salary. The next thing, interest that you get from stocks, bank statements, things like that. Put that on the next line. Dividends. You got dividends coming in from shares, put it on there. Businesses, the income monthly, and I want this monthly amount. All of these are monthly amounts. I don't want the yearly amount, I want the monthly amount on these. Business income, the business income that you have from any business that you have. I don't care whether it's $1 a month or about $200 million a month. Put it on there, the monthly income. Child support, if you have that as income, hey, some people have residual coming from different places, but child support, if that's your income, put it on there. And if child support or some type of income that I didn't list on here, you may put it in the area of child support, and you'll scratch out child support and put it what it's really for. Real estate, so that can count as Social Security or whatever. Real estate, put real estate, any income you have from your real estate business, real estate ventures. Now, I'm going to tell you something. This information here alone is going to give you the know-how, the wherewithal to say, you know what, I have a good grade financially, but I don't have a good grade financially. So here's the deal. So number two says passive income. Now, some people say, what is passive income? Passive income is residual income. Passive income is when, or residual income is, you put something in place one time. I'm not talking about you having to go to work or having to go to your a mom and pop business where you have to show up every day to get paid. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about passive residual income, something that you literally do one time. Maybe you advertise one time, and from that advertising effort, the people come back to you to do something every month with you, and you don't have to be there for them to do it. You can be in Hawaii somewhere and you can still get paid. That's passive income. I want to know, if you're an actor and you do a movie and you get paid every month from, or a singer, or you get royalties. This is your passive income. Your business may pay you passive income, but remember, if you have to show up every day for that paycheck to come to you from your business, it's not passive income. So do not put it there. It has to come to you only from a one-time effort or something that you put in place from a lot of work, and now it's paying you every month. That's passive income. Now, put the amount of monthly passive income that you get on number two. Okay? Number three, and I apologize about the light, guys. Like I said, it's bright in here, but it may be dark on the video. But don't pay attention to me. Just listen to the words if you have to. But number three, what this says is total income. And so what I want you to do here is calculate all of number one and all of number two, and you're going to put that total in number three. So you're going to calculate your salary, add up your interest, your dividends, your business income, child support, real estate, and even your passive income, and you're going to put the total on number three. Number four, it says expenses. Okay, this is the eye opener, and be honest with yourself. Nobody's looking at this but you and your spouse, or your spouse may not know about your bills, so you're just looking at it. Expenses, home mortgage, rent, or your rent, home mortgage or your rent. So whatever it is, put the expenses there. Whatever your monthly rent is, if it's $600 a month, $1,000 a month, $5,000 a month, put it there. This is an expense, something that's going to take money out of your pocket. School loan payment, if you're paying on it every month, if they're deferred, you don't have to put it right there right now, but if they're not, put the expense right here. Car payment, what is it? Put it there. Credit card payments, and if you have more than one, you can put the amount there, put a comma, put the next one there, put a comma, put the next one there, and so on. Utilities, put it there. Child expense, put it there. Personal expenses like food, gas in your car, calculate this. Go add it up, think about it. If you got, so okay, I spend $100 a week on gas. That's $400 a month in 4 weeks. Put that there. If it's multiple, put the amount, put a comma, and put the next amount. So you know what your personal expenses are. Put those there. And then number five says total expenses. So all you're going to do, guys, is add up the total amount of expenses that you put there, and then you're going to put the total amount of expenses in number 5. Okay, here's the kicker: cash flow. This is the important thing, because the cash flow tells you how much money you have left at the end of your month. So some people have more bills and they have more money, and so on and so forth. And some people are doing great. But this is what's going to tell you if you're doing great financially on your financial report card. This is what banks look for. Do you have extra cash flow? Or do you have businesses? Banks want to know, do you have other income other than that salary at number 1? Because if you don't, then what happens if that goes away? Then what? And a lot of people are figuring this out in this financial, what we consider financial crisis in today's economy, because they didn't have any other sources of income, passive income, or business income, etc. So What you're going to do to get the monthly cash flow on number 6 is you're going to take the total income in number 3 and the total expenses in number 5. You're going to take the total income and then you're going to subtract the total expenses, okay? From that, so if the total income is $5,000 and the total expenses is $6,000, then you're going to put negative $1,000 in the monthly cash flow. So this is going to tell you if you're on a sinking ship, and you don't necessarily have to jump off of this sinking ship, but what you have to do is know how to get back afloat. Okay, you have to know how to plug these leaks. You have to know how to what it is that you can. So what I'm going to do is once you see where you are financially, or once you do your total expenses and all that stuff, you see where you are financially. What I'm going to do is show you how to get out of what we call the rat race. And the way you get out of the rat race is not necessarily just to have a positive cash flow. That's not it. Because you can have a positive cash flow just by having a salary. And your salary is more than your expenses. That'll still give you positive cash flow. The way you're going to get out of the rat race is this. And I want you to remember this. Write it down. Re-record this video or whatever. The way you get out of the rat race of life, meaning I'm spinning my wheels and I'm not going anywhere. The way you get out is this. The moment your passive income exceeds your monthly expenses, so listen to this again. The moment number 2, the monthly amount from number 2 is more than the monthly amount from number 5, you're out of the rat race. What does that mean? That means you no longer have to go to work for a paycheck. That means whatever you do, wherever you are, your expenses are covered. So that means you have a choice now if you're going to work every day. You say, I go to work with a smile now because I know that even if I don't show up here, my passive income is taking care of my lifestyle. Guys, I'm not going to go into the bottom part about assets and liabilities. The bottom section where it's the separated line, that's more about building your net worth. I feel right now it's more important for people to understand where they are financially so that they can build up their cash flow. And if they don't know how to build up their cash flow, what I'm going to do is show you how to build a residual income, a passive income, the right way. These things can't happen overnight. These things can't take time. But when you know what you're doing and you know your starting point, any business that you start can become a success because you know what you have to get to. The ultimate goal is to be positive in number 6, the monthly cash flow from the passive income that you've created. Okay? It's not about focusing on, you can do this, focus on reducing your expenses. We can do that. We can show you how to do that. We're going to show you how to do that. How to eliminate some expenses. You know, those big ones. But most people tend to focus on eliminating expenses. And I'm here to tell you, whatever you focus on expands. That's the law of thought. Whatever you give your attention to, it's going to expand, it's going to get bigger. So this is what I think a lot of people are doing. They're looking at their bills coming in. They're getting the mail in the mail and saying, oh my God, another bill, what am I going to do? Because you're focusing on the bill. What I'm going to get you to do is, what I want you to do is redirect your attention to the passive income section in this financial statement. Focus on creating income, passive income. And what happens is you're going to put so much focus and so much attention on building a passive income, you're not going to even think about your expenses. You're going to think about creating and building a bigger and better passive income. And what's going to happen is those expenses are going to seem so small. They're going to go away so fast. But when you get in your funks, or when you get in your thoughts and you begin to worry, what you're doing is you're not going into that creative mode that God has designed us to be. God has designed us with His permission and authority to be co-creators. We have the power to create. And your mind, as powerful as it is, it will do one or two things for you. It'll either replay your painful past over and over and over again in your head, the mistakes you made, the bad decisions you made. It'll do that. Or you have the choice to create your future. You have that choice. So what I want you to do is do this financial statement. I'm going to put the link on my wall along with this video. And when you do this, guys, this is going to be huge for you. When you do this, all you need to do, you can inbox me, you can post on the wall and say, hey, I'm done. I've completed it. I'm ready to go. And from there, guys, when you inbox me, what I'm going to do is we're going to walk together as a team. I'm not charging for this. Of course, some of the business that I may suggest to you, of course, it's going to cost money, but that's something that you can build up to. You may not have it right now. And so I'm not going to charge you for this information right now. This is some of the same type of information we gave away at f.a.a.m.u in a $1,500 course. Okay, and people loved it and say it should have been worth $5,000 or $10,000. And they'll probably tell you this in my status. But I'm not charging you for this. I just feel like everybody needs this information. Everybody needs this help. And what we want to do is put together a way for you to get to where you need to be by knowing where you are. When you know where you are, what I can do at that point is help you get to where you want to be. Show you how to add additional businesses. Show you how to add interest and dividends to if you don't have those columns on your financial statement. So that's all I'm going to do in this video right now. Make sure you click on the link. Make sure you do this. Inbox me and let me know you're doing. You can do this tonight, today, tomorrow. And the sooner the better. And the sooner I will get back with you on getting started. Like I said, this is if you're already well off, you can just inbox me and say, Brian, you know who I am, and I want to know more about some of the different opportunities. And some of the different opportunities range from free businesses. A lot of this stuff don't even cost the way we make residual income, and some of them do. But we'll find out what's best for you. So we'll go into detail about that. And guys, you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Remember, tomorrow is not necessarily promised to us, but you know what is? Right now, if you're looking at this video right now, give thanks. Thank you, God. Thank you, Lord, for this moment in time right now. There's no more important time in my life than right now. I'm so excited about life. You can wake up. And when you wake up, you want to wake up with enthusiasm. Wake up. I'm here. I'm excited about life. I love being here. And another thing that you want to do is just demand a positive day out of your life. And some people say, well, I demand a positive day out of my life. No, wake up with enthusiasm. I demand a positive day out of my life. I demand great things happen. I demand abundance circulating in my life. And you want to put all of your entire being into these things that you say. And what happens is you'll start to notice that because you're demanding it, because you're saying it with enthusiasm and passion, with the God within, that's what enthusiasm means. Then at that point, these things are going to start to happen. So I'm not going to ramble on anymore, guys. Do the homework. This is your homework. This is your financial freedom homework. If you don't know where to start, this is where you start. I can't get any clearer than this. I'm going to post another video after this because I have a lot more to say, and I may put it on my wall tonight. But do the video, guys, and at that point, we can rock and roll. So let's go. See you later. See you at the top. See you in a minute. Be thankful. Be grateful. There you go.